I know today was supposed to be the difference between creepy and unsettling, but it's such a thin line, and I spent like an hour trying to find something that clearly differentiates the two, but the only difference I could find was a Reddit post of people basically saying the definitions. So I tried thinking of different types of horror and how to make horror, but I already made that video. So today we are going to be talking about some of the strange ways people have died, because I was supposed to do that last week, but I'm going to do it now. Before we get into any specific deaths, let's talk about some common but bizarre ways people have died. The CPSC, or Consumer Product Safety Commission, is aware of 37 deaths and 113 injuries from rocking vending machines since 1978. Throughout the years, people have died from laughing too hard, but finding the exact number has been proven to be difficult. Lastly, while it is sad, 25 people have died from playing Pokemon Go, but some websites claim there are a lot more. Let's start with Aeschylus. Aeschylus is from Greece and is both a playwright and a soldier. He fought in some great battles during the Greco-Persian War, including Marathon and Salamis. There's conflict about his unique ways with some people that I won't try pronouncing their name, but they're on screen. He was so impactful at the time that his plays still won awards, and he was considered a hero long after his death. His tombstone talked about his battles over his plays, even though both were impactful. He introduced a three-actor format which would change future playwrights and theatrical arts. But how did a man as great as Aeschylus die? Surely he died in one of his great battles. He is in this video though, meaning he died in a very unique way. As the legend goes, an eagle was flying overhead with a turtle when it saw his bald head, mistaking it for a rock. The turtle fell, landing on the warrior's head and killed him. I wanted to start this video with someone who might be the most well-known strange death, and Aeschylus, despite surviving 3 deadly battles, dies in such a funny way. Moving on, we have Hans Steininger. He served many terms as mayor in the 16th century, and while some people tried shaving their beards, Hans did not. His beard was 1.4 meters long and often rolled up into a leather pouch. One sad day in 1576, he failed to roll up his beard and died because of it. His town was engulfed in flames, and as he was trying to escape, he tripped on his beard. There are some conflicting stories on whether the trip snapped his neck or he couldn't recover before the fire burned him. His beard was saved though, and is currently on display in the District Museum Herzenberg in Bremen. And while the town is often remembered as the birthplace of Hitler, the local tourism board tries to show Hans' history. The next person we are going to talk about is unnamed, but he isn't the only person who died this way. In 1888, the greatest invention for high schoolers was made, deodorant, and in the 1960s it became sprayable. From 1971 to 1988, the BBC claimed over 130 people had died from purposely inhaling the fumes of the spray. The only recorded accident of this was from a 16-year-old boy who was obsessed with hygiene and wanted to be clean. He often sprayed himself 2 times a day. It got to the point where his family could taste the fumes from downstairs. After his death, an autopsy showed that he had 10 times the lethal amount of butane and propane in his bloodstream from excessive use of deodorant. He used so much spray deodorant that the British Aerosol Manufacturers Association and the toxicology unit at St. George's Hospital in London could not recreate the conditions that led to his death from the spray. We are going to end this video with the death of a famous mathematician, Kurt Gödel. His work is considered a landmark of the 20th century. His findings ended logistic efforts from Bertrand Russell and Alfred North Whitehead and showed the limitations of David Hilbert's formalist program for arithmetic. While his achievements might be great, his death was not. In 1978, his wife was hospitalized and he refused to eat anything if it wasn't from his wife because of paranoia. This led to him starving himself. This video might have been sad, so I'm going to end it with a message. Be grateful for what you have, even if it's something small like a short beard. If you want to see more interesting deaths, then leave a comment because this was only the surface. Make sure you come back tomorrow because I will be giving you all a frightening story for Halloween.